Once upon a time, in a dense, ancient, and mysterious forest where the trees reached the sky and the silence on the ground could feel the breath of every living being, a lioness gave birth to a cub. That moment was ordinary for the forest, but it would prove to shape the entire life of that cub, because just moments after birth, the lioness collapsed from exhaustion and injuries, and the forest lost both a mother and the newborn lost its protector. The cub had barely begun to understand the world when it found itself alone, its weak cries echoing through the forest. At that moment, a herd of sheep happened to pass by. They felt pity for the crying cub and, without knowing who it was, took it along with them. And from there, the lion's life took a strange turn. The lion grew up among the sheep, seeing what they saw, hearing what they heard. Fear surrounded it on all sides. It ran at every rustle and trembled at every sound. This became its world. It was never taught how to face challenges. Sheep do not confront danger. They only try to escape. Over time, its body grew stronger, its legs became sturdy, and its paws heavy, but its mind remained weak and fearful. It never ate meat. Grass became its food because that's what it saw around it. It never had the chance to hear its own roar, so it never realized that its voice could be different. It never had the need to test its strength because fear always held it back. It did not see itself as separate from the sheep. It thought it was just like them. Its identity was whatever the beings around it had defined. Year after year passed, and the small cub became a young lion. Its body was many times larger than the sheep, and its eyes held depth, yet the same fear remained within. Other animals in the forest were astonished to see it, but it avoided meeting anyone's gaze. It believed it was just as helpless as the sheep. One day, the air in the forest felt different. The birds fell silent, the ground began to tremble, and a heavy, purposeful sound echoed from afar. It was not the sound of a sheep. It was the sound of experience and strength. An old lion, who had witnessed many battles and understood the forest, was passing that way. Its eyes spotted something unusual from a distance, a creature with the body of a lion, but the behavior of a sheep. When the old lion approached, the sheep scattered in fear, and the young lion ran along with them, following the same old habits and thoughts. But the old lion's gaze stayed fixed on it. He realized something was deeply wrong. He caught the young lion as it trembled with fear, its eyes filled with tears and its voice quivering as it begged to be let go, insisting it was just an ordinary sheep. The old lion was not surprised, but he was deeply moved. He understood that this was not a matter of lacking strength. It was a matter of lacking identity. Without anger or violence, he led the young lion to a river. The water was calm and clear, reflecting everything truthfully. The old lion gestured for it to look into the water. Hesitant, the young lion gazed down and for the first time saw its true self, a face that was not a sheep's, eyes not made for fear, and a body built for strength. In that moment, a storm rose within it. All the old beliefs, all the lessons it had absorbed since childhood, began to shatter one by one. It realized that the life it had believed to be real was just a long illusion. And in that instant, a roar burst from its chest, so loud and deep that the forest shook, leaves fell from the trees, and animals sitting far away lifted their heads. That roar was not just a sound, it was a declaration of identity. In that one moment, its fear melted away, and confidence filled its eyes. It felt a power within that it had never felt before, as if it had slept its whole life and had finally awakened. The old lion watched silently, understanding that his work was done. The young lion did not return to the sheep. It chose the depths of the forest, where it learned to fall, to fight, to hunt, and most importantly, to trust itself. Many times it grew tired, many times it failed, but now it did not run. Over time, its roar gained power, its stride gained purpose, and its presence alone brought balance to the forest. It was the same lion that once ate grass, but now it understood its true identity. The forest still holds this story in its silence. The story of the lion who, though late, recognized itself and proved that true transformation does not come from the outside. It begins from within.